Well, bloody cheek. Good day to you one. Good day to you one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. I'm back from Norway. Evidently, in my absence, I think some patina has developed around the rotating part of my chair. I'm not a chair scientist. What would that be? I don't know, carpenter or furniture. It doesn't matter. Sorry. Anyway, I'm back from Norway. I had a really great time there. I love Norway, love the people, love the place. It's amazing. And I'm really excited because today I get to talk about Ren. Not for the first time and certainly not for the last. He's done a new song and it's called Vincent's Tale, Sunflowers, Prologue. So yeah, I'm going to cover that. Listen to this. Bloody hell. Okay, I'll be recruiting a butler at some point who will do all the oiling and cleaning and answering the door because I can't be bothered. I won't actually. How am I supposed to do that? Anybody who wants to volunteer as my butler, use the comment section below. Justin Hawkins rides again. The hours are unconscionable, untenable, probably. The money is, and yeah, but you'll get to help me do this stuff, which is cool. Anyway, speaking of money and monetization and all that sort of stuff, I want to say thanks to everybody who left comments about the copyright claims issues that we've been having recently. I appreciate all of them, and also the questions as well. I think it should be obvious that well, actually, it isn't always. I'm actually a touring musician as well. I'm a working musician, and I do this stuff. So I don't want to try and rob artists of their income. I'm just trying to see a way through something that is getting harder, making a living from music and also making a living from just talking about music. It's nigh on impossible at the moment, and I've had enough of talking about it. It's really, really boring. But we're going to continue, as we always have, on Justin Hawkins Rides Again, covering established artists, new and emerging artists, and completely unknown artists. And I see a lot of you guys leaving comments, well actually it's mostly bands, asking me to listen, and I do. So I'll be doing an episode on some of those in the next couple of weeks. But today, of course, I'm talking about someone who has always been really supportive of myself and reviewers in general, I think, and who I support because he's brilliant. I just think he's an amazing artist, and it's Ren, of course. That's who I'm talking about. He's just released Vincent's Tale, Sunflowers, which he describes as a prologue which sets the scene for the first chapter of a story to be told on the 31st. He didn't say 31st. That's how I say 31st of this month. So it's an introduction to a new set of tales, as he's done before, notably with the tales of Jenny and Screech. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to react to it. I'll probably cry or dance. Or maybe I'll dance with tears in my eyes. Who sang that? Ultravox? Don't know. Anyway, that's not what I'm covering now. I'm doing this.
Tragic scenes last night in London. A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound. Her attacker, a 14-year-old boy, is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer. Over to reporters on the ground for more.
Oh, such a beautiful shame. The sunflowers will when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm
Okay, so this is another bit of storytelling, isn't it? Bardcore is what people are calling it, including Ren, actually. Ren says about his latest work, parts of this would be back to the old bardcore style that some of you have come to know me from, and also taking it to some more unusual places too. Bard is a word that's often used about Ren. Looking back at the comments under the tale of Jenny and Screech, thousands agreed with this. Paul Menethe said, Ren is resurrecting the art of the bard. I truly believe we are watching a legend in the making. Thank you, Ren, for putting yourself out there. Keep yourself safe. Okay.
I'm sure we all know it's It's a moment of madness inside of the woes. We all fall down in London towns.
Wow, this guy resembles Vincent van Gogh. I always call him Vincent van Gogh because I think there used to be a Scottish football player called, was it Richard Gough, or was he a goalkeeper or something? But I think maybe actually, as I visualise the word as associated with the Scottish football, I think there was a U in there. So Van Gogh, I've heard American people calling it that. So maybe it's that. I'm not sure how this relates yet. He suffered from mental illness throughout his life, and then he died aged 37 from a gunshot wound, and there are still arguments about whether it was self-inflicted. So yeah, he cut his own ear off and then possibly shot himself. I like him.
In London town, shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender.
My God, the production is awesome on this. It sounds amazing. Beautiful sort of mariachi trumpet work there as well. I wonder if Ren played that himself. And the sunflowers are, of course, on fire. I don't know what that means, actually. Actually, maybe I do know what that means. Let's analyse that image there. I've just paused it at 1 minute and 8 seconds. So there's flaming sunflowers. There's a little ghost there. Some other paintings around it. So if we're to infer that the main character who was sitting there rolling a joint is in fact, don't know, like an echo of Van Gogh somehow, then the flowers, which are his most famous work, he's setting fire to, and he's sort of happily watching his legacy burn. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's like, maybe this is Ren saying, well, look, whatever you've heard from me before, whatever you think I'm famous for, maybe he's literally setting fire to it. Not literally, I mean, metaphorically, I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just a lovely thing to look at. It is. But I have to say, no sunflowers were harmed in the making of this video, probably. Apart from those ones which are on fire. Right, so the Vincent van Gogh character has a television very close to the settee and an acoustic guitar with a single cutaway, so you can get right up the dusty end and play some cool lead stuff up there. Oh. This is a waltz, isn't it? Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, what a terrible scene. Here lie the corpses of corporate machines, planting seeds where the grass never grows. But the grass, it stays greener in places unknown.
And this time when you go back to the TV, there's something on it. There was just static before.
As we all fall down.
And then there's lights flashing in the background. This is an amazing immersive sort of video experience. I kind of find myself looking for clues.
In London town, shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender.
Is that Ren on the TV? Now it is Ren. Okay. God, this is really weird. In a good way. I see. Okay, so Vincent's tale. This is Vincent, who has somehow embodied the spirit of Vincent van Gogh, who's setting fire to his flowers because he's stoned and doesn't care and he's watching Ren on TV. So the spirit of Van Gogh has entered Ren. Is that it? Probably not. Love this musical interlude. descending line, which I know is a... I mean, it's got a little echo of Dazed and Confused, I suppose. Yeah, it's got a bit of Dazed and Confused in it, but there's some weird sort of spidery, tickly piano stuff that's doing a Nick Cave thing, you know, from her to eternity. And it does seem to be this sort of descending, increasingly spidery madness spiral thing that's happening in the middle section here is punctuated with, like, I don't know, like a montage of the Wren, whatever character Wren's embodying there, going through complete mundane existence. It's got a little bit of Michael Haneke, is that his name? There's a sense of foreboding, you know. There's something that you feel it's building up to, but you just don't know what, and it's kind of caused by boredom almost. This is more like a teaser. It's like a trailer for what's to come. It's beautifully made. That stuff at the beginning is really thought-provoking, isn't it? I don't know, Act 1 of some kind of rock opera, I suppose. Awesome as ever. The production sounds like it's kicked on a bit since the last record. I think it sounds really powerful. Some great trumpet playing in there, and the whole thing is just musical and spidery, immersive. It's really great. Let me know what you think in the comments. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and watch one of these two videos. Go and check out Vincent's tale, Sunflowers Prologue, and let me know what you think it's all about. If you can decipher it, it'd be wonderful to see your thoughts. All right, to see your thoughts. It'd be wonderful to see your thoughts. All right. Yeah, see you on the ice, guys. See you later. Nice one. All right. Again.